Hey guys. Um, hello. How are we? Right. Um, guys, let's go. Right. What is going on? Right. Who's in today? Do we have anyone today? Welcome to TikTok. Have fun. Mr. Webster, good afternoon. Whereabouts are you on holiday, mate? I noticed that you were abroad somewhere. Live chat. What's that? TikTok Universe to Ghani. Shay, how you doing? Um, oh dear me. Sorry, guys. Right. So, uh, oh God, what the hell's going on here? Something's going on with TikTok, and I don't know what's just happened. I think I've changed my bloody. Hey, Trina, how we doing? Oh, I've got. um. Right. Okay. I don't know how I've just done that. So, thank you, Frankie. Good afternoon. Right. Okay. So, no trades setting up at the minute, other than NASDAQ. NASDAQ sells I like. So let's just have a look at NASDAQ sells. I don't know how the glasses have come on, by the way, on TikTok. I've pressed something and I'm just trying to find out how to get them off. As you know, I would not be wearing those damn glasses. Um, Yeah, they're not my glasses. I don't know how I've done it. So if anyone is familiar with TikTok, please let me know. I've got these glasses on. Isaac, how we doing? Magics. Um, right, let me just find US Tech. Oops, there we go. So let's get that on. Uh, now, templates. There we go. What the hell are they? Oh, I know why that is. Hold on. View, navigator. Let me just get the old magic keys on there. Allow, inputs, load. It's not there. 5 lots. Okay, done. Okay. Right, what am I looking at, guys? So this is the H1. I'm looking for cells here, guys. I'm looking for cells. Uh, we're gonna, if we have a look here, we've had market breakdown. Oh, hold on, just need to change one thing. Uh, grid, no grid. Okay, there we go. So look, we've had a candle close below, break out of the range. Now, options are this range, this zone here. This is my false break zone. So this is if this candle closes back above, then I'm going to start looking for buys. The glasses are dope. I wish I knew how I got them because look, they're just virtual, but I've no idea how I've done it. So I'm going to look for sell stops underneath the low. So we're going to switch this one up. We're just going to put a stop loss up here for now. Target somewhere down there. There's no real reason on that. We're going to look for, what is it? Oh, hold on. Let's get rid of that. Incorrect. Let's just do, I need to set my magic keys up for this. Inputs, fixed lot size, 50, save, index, save, load, and indexes. Done. Open. The rest I can do in a bit. Open calc, switch, pending order. Let's get the stop up there for now. Put this down here. I'm going to look at around 24,200. 24,208, that'll do. open trade. Partial TPs. Let's put this in. I'm going to put that in at 20 pips, 2000. We'll take half off. There we go. Right. While I've just been chatting to myself and getting the NASDAQ position up and running, um, hopefully you've seen what I've done. We've had a breakout of the support level. We've had a strong move down. Now we're getting the bow and arrow effect. So as the bow's being pulled back, we let go and we're looking for the market to shoot off in our direction. So this bullish candle right now is the market pulling back on the bow, and we're waiting for it to attract the sellers to push price down. Theo, good afternoon. Loki, Warren Barrett, Kima, Soft Ray, Tick, I don't know that one. Uriel, Bax, Kai to me. Oh man, why can't you like guys put some simple TikTok names for me to be able to read? The glasses don't help. Yep, 22 wins, 2 losses, 5 break evens. We had a loss yesterday, a win and a loss yesterday. Today, um, it wasn't on live stream this last trade, so just had a nice quick fire, 26 pips out of that one, and we had a 10 pip on live stream this morning. So 2 trades today, 2 wins. Gotta be a lie, that win rate is insane. Let's just come here. I've done all that on live stream, so there's no lies there. If you if there's anyone, how many of you have been attending most of my live streams since I've been doing it? If you've been attending, please let Connor know that the stats that you see in there are exactly as they've occurred since the 1st of August. Okay, so what's the RR? Initially, it's going to be a negative inverse reward. You'll be about 0.8, 0.7 initially. So, for example, the NASDAQ, let's take this for example. Um, I've just put the stop up here for now, but I've got to wait for this candle to close. If this candle closes, triggers, and this is the high, then the stop will move from here down to here. But I can't move it until I know where the high of the candle is. I scale some out at 20 pips, and then I trail it. So this week it's been quiet in the live stream. We've had 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 loss. Last week were all winning days, some with 2 trades per stream and 55 pips one stream, 50 pips another stream. Are trading the news. Yeah, I'll trade before and after, but uh, in fact, hold on a second. We've got 3 minutes to go. Yeah, thank you. That's because I've just been to the doctors with my good lady. I normally start the live stream at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to take that off because I'm not going to trade through the news. I'll trade before it and after it, but I won't have pending orders sat there. So thank you for whoever that was for mentioning about the news. Uh, right, let's see what happens. See what happens, and then we can look to make a decision. What's happening with gold? Gold, gold buys could be interesting if we get a close above 37.60. I think I'd be more interested if we can spike up to get a sell on gold. That'd be my preference. I'll show you. So gold, if we can on the next news candle spike up through this level, so I'd like it to close somewhere around here, and if we can spike up this way, I'll look to sell the low of the news candle. So if we can get a big move up, ideally I want to see it push up somewhere here. Um, So the close of this candle's a bit higher. Then the next candle, I want it to spike higher on the news. Then I look to sell the lows of the news candle. Am I trade? Yeah, thanks, T. So that's how I'm gonna play this news right now. So let's just. Oh, it's gone straight down. Okay, I'm not bothered now. All right, let's go to the 5 minute chart. In fact, let's see what the news was. See what came out. Where are we? Forex Factory. Forex Factory. So final GDP came in at 0.5% better than forecast, and unemployment claim came in better than forecast. So positive dollar news, as we can see, all markets. So we're going to look to sell gold. We're going to wait for this 5 minute candle to close. Wherever it closes, I don't care. The next 5 minute, as soon as we start to push up, I look to sell the low of that candle. I assume you make your living doing trading, mate. Well, not as a comedian. So yeah. What are you expecting on NAS after these news? Probably sink because it won't be good for. I'm replacing my order on the NASDAQ. 24 to. Okay, order's gone in on the NASDAQ. Partial TP. Let's get that in. 2000. Okay, so orders in on the NAS. So listen, why would I expect the and look, at the end of the day, I don't mind what the news is, but based on yeah, because it was strong news for the dollar, that's gonna if it had been weak news for the dollar, in theory, that would give the Federal Reserve Jerome Powell more reason to be doing things to cut rates. And he was quite adamant the other day, and he's starting to, as you know, by President Trump's rhetoric and messages that he keeps putting out on social media. He's not exactly the most overjoyed at where the US interest rates are at the moment. Uh, Kiz Kizak, thank you for the follow and the share, much appreciated. Um, yeah, so we're going to look to trade this one to the downside. So today, so now. Based on this, in theory, what we're going to look to do is once we get a few pips in profit, I'll be bringing my stop down above the high of this candle. 15 pips, I'll move to break even. 20 pips, 50% gets scaled out. And then let's just chuck another one in. I'll put it at 50 in case we get a nice strong drop. I'm just watching gold on. If gold, I'm watching on a different screen. I'll only ever run one trade at a time, so I have to wait for the 5 minute chart to close on gold. But I think we should see a strong move down on NASDAQ. Any questions while we're waiting for this to go? This is my breakout setup, okay? And for those of you that yeah, sure, let me find it. All right, 1 second. I'll show you what the thought process is and why in a second. Move that one there. Where is it? Media, media. Okay, breakout. Okay, here you go. So that is what we're looking for, but oh, let me bring the cell in, which is there you go. So you can see we're looking for the support level to be broken, which we had. We're getting a wick up, and now we're selling the low. So I bring that in. We've broken support. We've had a wick up. We're selling the low, and that's the system in its entirety. Okay. Simple rules. Stop loss is above the high of the current hourly candle. Gold is setting up as well. There you go. Gold set up as well. Exactly what I said. Fuck it. And that would have been target done. Never mind. I was watching this one. I just saw gold over here. So basically, anyone that followed what I said I was going to do on gold, it did exactly that. We had the strong seller candle. We had a wick up on the 5 minutes, sell the lows, and you would have just had 28 pips. Right, we're live on the NASDAQ now. Live on the NASDAQ. So serve me right. So when I see 1,500 here, we'll hit stop loss at entry. Stop loss price is 24,400 basically, 24,399. But always check your broker data because broker datas will vary on indexes. I'm livid. Gold's absolutely tanked. Come on, NASDAQ. Don't make me regret not taking gold. $42. Dropped like 70 pips. TP1 price, just 20 pips from entry. Hmm. So nothing to do with gold now. Can't even look at it. It's literally just dropped straight down to the level. So we're fully invested now in the NASDAQ because gold is completely off my radar now. That's very frustrating. Well, DAX is dropped what 280 odd points on the day. NASDAQ's only down 155. I'd like to think this should follow through some, but you never know. Just got to keep trading the setups. Don't think, just do. Uh, sorry if you're on. Gold's been incredible this week. Gold has been incredible. I've not traded anything. This is the first trade outside of gold I've done all for maybe about mm, seven trading days, 8 trading days, I think. There's been no need to trade anything else. Yeah. So I just brought my stop down above the current 30-minute high. Reduced risk again. Gold's delightful. Gold has just been music to most people's ears. But I don't like the fact that gold's having a bounce now. What's NASDAQ? DAX is still the same. Not being rude, but I'm gonna go. That's very rude, Dan. Double daily target, not ruining it now. Absolutely, don't bother, mate. Enjoy the profits. Don't don't hand them back at all costs. All right. This trade drags on much longer. I'm just gonna hit break even. And so that was about half a pip away from break even, being 15 pips up. I saw 14.5, 14.6. So if this gets back to my entry price, I'm just going to close it down, guys. So, so no matter what, this is going to be a break-even trade, guys. If it comes to like 1 or 2 pips up, I'm just going to close it down. So we're either going to get our TP1 or it's going to be a break even. I was in a gold sell. News just flew my TP in seconds. Wish all trading days could be this quick. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's just hit stop loss at break even. I'm not going to argue over half a pip, and I'm just going to bring it down to accommodate any sort of little charges we might have or potential slippage. So we're either going to hit TP1 or it's going to be a break even trade. Whichever makes no odds to me, we can't lose. 1.86% today for Peter Cole, well done. Here we go. Let's hit the TPs. Come on, let's hit the TPs. We're just sitting, what is it, $500 in profit at the minute. So 10 pips is $500. Jesus, thanks for the share, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome back. I remember you from yesterday. Future Frankie's done 1% today. Well done, Frankie. Members are knocking it out of the park. Some have done just shy of 2, 1. Here we go. And there we go. TP1 banked. So takes us to $1,800 banked today. 3 trades, 3 wins. And let's update the stats. Oh, I forgot these freaking sunglasses are still on me. Does anyone know how you take them off? I'm just going to Google it while this is a text. Let me just change the stats first. We take another win on live stream. Connor, did you stay for that one? You here, Connor? Let me know if you're here, Connor. Day 2, loving the journey. Thanks, Mark. Well, listen, day 2, just to give you an idea, some of my members have been with me 7 years. 7 years. They knew me when I didn't have a grey hair on my head. 1% for Vic, well done. So yeah, not a grey hair on my beard, plenty of hair on my head, more abs than biceps. And now this is what you get. Artificial bloody sunglasses. I've got to try and work out a way to get rid of these. So well done, guys. If you took it, great trade. Absolute textbook. We've got another TP set at 50 pips down here, and then full exit way out of the way. Right, so what I'm going to do is just bring the stop loss above that 15-minute high. Now, if it goes back up, I don't care. Again, it's more profit. Okay, so look, I think I've found out where to remove the sunglasses. There we go. Is that it? Has that worked? There we go. I think that's worked. And just let me know in the chat box for how many of you took the NASDAQ trade. If you took the NASDAQ trade, type yes. If you took the NASDAQ trade, type yes or throw some likes into the chat. One or the other. Well done, guys. Well done. Microphone, primary, 98%. So well done, team. Well done, Anna. Well done. Oh, Lisa, you took it. Well done, darling. Nice to have you back. 2 sessions from Lisa today. What do I owe this pleasure? Peter Cole, yes, but I closed it early. Didn't hit full TP1. No worries. I mean, look, you're up what 1.86% today, so I don't blame you not taking the whole thing. Just enjoy. I mean, I've not placed this trade on my other account, so this one we're up just over. That'll be there's 600 and something dollars running live at the minute, and we've banked 460 already on this one. So, oh, that's today. So look, there you go. Oops. So that's running. I don't like to look at my P&L. I know what it's kind of running at just by watching the numbers, but I try not to watch it because seeing numbers can make you do things based on emotion as opposed to rules. So the one thing you want to be as a trader is emotionless. You want to just do your you want to act based on rules and discipline as opposed to emotion. Because you're going to have a little voice on your shoulder, in your head, telling you to do all sorts of crazy, wacky, wonderful things. And guess what? That little voice is never there to help you. It's never there to help you. It's only there to hinder you. So this is why you need to be crystal clear on the rules that you have, how you're going to manage it. So look, we're going to let this one carry on moving. I don't need to do anything with my stop loss now. I just let it do what it's going to do. We have another partial take profit down here at 24,295, where that will take off another 50%. Let me look left. Oh, hold on. You know what, guys? Look, what do I see? What do you see here? So I'm just going to close half. Look, market's come up. I've closed half. Why? Because the market has shown me that previously buyers came in here. Buyers came in here. That we broke out of resistance, we pulled back down, we created support, and then buyers push price up. So I don't care if price comes all the way down here. I've just secured another few $100s. And if it takes another half out, 50 pips, well, I'm going to be as happy as a pig in shit anyway, so I don't mind. Just remember, as traders, we're never going to get the whole move. You're never going to get the top. You're never going to get the bottom. And if you are trying to get the top and you are trying to get the bottom, you're going to take a lot of losing trades along the way trying to get the top and the bottom. So ask yourself, what would you prefer? To come out before the top, to enter before after the bottom's being formed, and come out at the opposite side, take small bits along the way. Let someone else try and guess where the top and the bottom's going to be. You just possible another sell on gold on the 30-minute underneath support. Okay, so remember what I said this morning about gold? Say, do you remember what I said this morning? I like what you're saying as well. What did I say for all my members this morning? Which way did I say I think gold's going? From the members this morning, which way did I say gold was going? Yeah, sell gold. So we're looking for the market to push up, grab some uh, sellers, become attractive to sellers, and then we continue yesterday's move. That was my theory, that was my bias. We took a sell early doors, and then I took another sell. Uh, well, it's on a different chart, not this one. So I've just left this where it is. There's not a lot we can do with this now until market either takes our next 50 pip move. If it does, going to be super happy. Where are we now? So yeah, we got just over 2k bank today now. We're on this account and 250 running. Now look at that. I closed this manually because when I looked left, I saw some structure. So rather than being greedy and trying to go for the full 50 because it looked like the market was going to fall off a cliff, I just closed half. I looked left, I saw the structure, I took it. Yeah. And if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. I've had 20 pips and 33 was it? So look, what do we 326 profit on that one. And on this one, is that 320? It actually was 326 as well. We've got 785.50 so far on this trade. Oh no, 459.25. 459.25 for that one. And 326.25. So simple little trade. Now that was the trade earlier that we took that where's the that doesn't make sense. Where's that? Nice. So still running. We've got open profit right now of 270. But I'm happy to hand this back based on giving it chance to move. We've closed 75% of the position out. So only a little bit left. Now looking at this, what do you notice about the candles, even on the lower time frame? So I would look at this and based on however this candle closes in the next 2 minutes. If this candle closes bullish and say above this 5-minute candle, there's every probability this market's going to start pushing higher before it starts to roll over. But I'm going to leave my stop where it is based on the higher time frame. Any questions today, guys? I don't think we're going to have a majorly long session today. No. Vivi, how are you, darling? Nice to see you back. Yeah, okay. So guys, if you are interested in join the membership so you can be surrounded by me and the team every day, then you can join us by clicking on my Stan store. The link is in the chat. There's a monthly option and there's a annual option. There's a free channel as well. But look, if you're gonna just go for the free things, then I would just say come to this live stream. You're gonna get more by being on here for 1 hour or an hour and a bit than you would by just jumping on the free Telegram channel. The free Telegram channel though will always give you the latest offers that we've run or the promotional services, things like that. Yeah, not doing anything else at the minute. I'm just gonna leave this. Now, because we've created a top wick, if we start to push down and break the lows, if we come back down below these lows, then I'm going to move my stop above the high of this candle. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to lock in a few more pips. Now, the thought process behind that is this market tried to rally and then it's broken its own low. So if we then break the high again, I don't want to be in the trade. Yeah, so community, we run live streams every day as well, outside of these that you're seeing right now. The live streams in the community, we run London session at 7 a.m. 3 times a week, and we do a New York close 3 times a week. They're all recorded, yes. Um, so guys, throw in some questions while we're waiting for this to do whatever it's going to do. But I'm not going to be trading anything else today, I can tell you that. So once this trade dies or once this trade closes out, it's probably a better use of words. Once it closes out, um, I will be closing the stream. Aomide, thank you for the follow. Appreciate the follow. It's quiet today. So I'm just curious, those that are asking me about if I do this for a living, are you still in here? It was Connor. Connor, you still here, mate? Are you here or have you gone? Connor, you in, mate? Big Harvey is back. So while we're trying to decide on how best to manage this, i.e., right now, there's nothing we can do because we just relied on price to create a top wick and then break its own low. So we're not going to be in it as soon as it breaks its own high again. Uh, so where are you registering from today, guys? Whereabouts are you logging in from? What parts of the world are you watching from? Ibo, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. So yeah, we took this breakout trade on the NASDQ after the news. We did call a gold trade short as well. I didn't take the trade because I was watching this one. I'll only ever run one position at a time. But we continue our successful streak. 25, so 30 trades in, 23 wins, 2 losses. So the next TP we've got sat down here is at 50 pips. Oh. So come on, while we're waiting for this to just melt, tell me what you find most difficult with trading. What's the most difficult thing about trading? Oh, trading, lurching. Trading is the most difficult thing. Love it. But is it really? Is it really? Or is it just the way that people try and portray it? Do you think a lot of people try and make, they either say it's simple and you only need to do 30 minutes a day and you're going to make thousands and thousands of dollars a day, or I was 150 quid up today and that trade killed me to 16 quid. Which trade? Which trade killed it? Lurching, was it you I was speaking to the other day about, are you trading like a 500 quid or £1,000 account? And you were, I think you were about 160 or 260 quid up that day as well. Is that right? Broker Pips is back. Remember that name from the other day? Okay, so but Lurchin, what you are you working with about 500 or $1,000? Is that right? Okay, so listen, if you've made 150 quid on a $500 account, stop for the day. Stop for the day. Just embrace and enjoy the moment. Don't um don't keep trying to trade, okay? I This is the thing that I have to Future Ranky, you mentioned it earlier, ignoring the figures and focus on the rules and setups. Yeah, don't try and think. The rules and the setups we've created are to take thinking out of the equation. As soon as we start thinking, it's dangerous. I think this is going to happen. Okay, and ha, thank you. So listen, yeah, I mean, look, ultimately, what you need to do is knuckle down. One of these trades, in theory, will pay for a month, or a good week in here and pays for your year. So you've noticed I'm not doing anything with this trade right now. We've taken the money off. The we've had what, $700 out of it now. I don't know where it's at the minute. Yeah, we've got another 400 in open P&L. So let it go. Oh, what's this? Uh, 1 second, guys. We're just touching 40 points. 40. What's NASDAQ down now? 200 points on the day. Let's take another half off. Okay, I'm going to delete that one. So we just secured another $252 there. All right, that's it. I'm not going to do anything else now until we either hit 2000, 24,200, which is 100 points lower. How many lots do you trade per trade? I'm using zero point 0.2. On indexes, 50, and on gold, 5. So on zero point 0.2, every $1, you're going to make $20 on gold. Okay, so if you wanted to make $50 a day, you need to do 25 pips on gold, $2.50. Mark, would you not move stop loss down again? No need. No need. I've If we look, let's get rid of this now. I'm just running, what am I running? 12.5% of the position now. So I've scaled out 50, another 50, and another 50. So I've only got 12.5%. So I want to give this last little bit as much room to potentially breathe as possible. You can see where my uh, extended target is down here. So I need the market to move about uh, 12, another 100 points. Now, I would move it based on the 30-minute chart. So in 20 minutes time, if I have another bearish 30-minute candle, as soon as it breaks the low of this candle, I'll move my stop loss above the high of the current candle. What about the leverage? Leverage doesn't matter. Leverage doesn't matter. If you've got the only time leverage matters is if you're trading a small account and you're trying to trade a big lot size, or you're trading lots of positions all at once. I trade one position at a time, so leverage doesn't make any difference to me. 32, how often do I trade? This is my third trade today. I know it's my last. So this will be my last trade, however it ends up. So if we get stopped out at the current price here, it'll bank another $75. And this position has already banked 1,037. So we do this one trade would do just over $1,100. Uh, it's this, see that's funny because MX140 same. Uh, if you want the oh, uh, where is it? One second, guys. I'm just looking for something for someone. Mm, yeah, so it does make me laugh because like at the beginning, someone was saying, I think it was Connor, how big is your stop loss? Da 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 da. Where is it? What was it? Um, copy. What is it? A One second. I'm just sent. Amide, I'm just drop you a message, mate. So right now you'll see spreads through here. There you go. So right now spreads are averaging uh, zero point 0.6 pips on gold, zero point 0.3. It was flat then, 0. So It might have just sent you a message there. So remember, the stop loss wasn't tight at the beginning. The stop loss was up here. The stop loss was up here until this candle broke the lows. Then I moved my stop loss here. And then we hit TP1. I moved my stop loss above the high of this candle once it broke the lows. So again, same process. This candle, the current candle, if it breaks the lows here, I'll move my stop from here above the high of that candle. So I just keep trailing it down. Uh, any questions, guys? If I'm still in it for the open in 15 minutes, then fine. But looking at these wicks, and I think what will happen on this market now, I wouldn't be surprised if we spike up somewhere here, create another lower high, then drop. And in terms of where we could potentially drop to, so based off the daily, yeah, 24,200, unless we have a landslide move, then maybe 24,000 flat, which would be this, sorry, this wick here. So somewhere in here, but we'll see. Right now, we're just locking profit in and trailing it. We don't really need to do anything else. How much would you recommend to start with? Um, Look, first thing I'd say is when you start off, doesn't matter how much capital you've got, start with a small account, around $1,000. And your first objective should be to, I don't care what gold's saying right now, sorry. I'm in a trade, so I'm not going to come off this screen. Um, your first objective should be to make $5 a day or $7 a day. Doesn't sound a lot, doesn't sound exciting. In fact, sounds pretty freaking boring. But it's a bit like going to the gym. The first time you go into the gym, you're going to pick up them small dumbbells because that's all you can lift without doing really bad form where you're likely to get injured. So lifting big weights in or big lots in trading is like doing big weights when you don't know how you can do it. You're going to get injured. So injured in trading is doing damage to your account. So start small, small lot sizes based on consistency, based on results. Start to increase your lot sizes. A bit like going to the gym. Based on performance, based on strength, based on form, you start to increase those dumbbells. You start lifting heavier. And that's it. Don't run before you can walk. Cheers. No, at the end of the day, listen, start small because you're gonna make mistakes at the beginning. You're gonna make mistakes later on in down the line. It's just how we deal with them. And making a mistake at the beginning can shatter your confidence and go and make you do something really, really irresponsible. And that's the last thing you want to be doing, especially if you're trying to build some wealth and trying to build a future for whether it's just you or your family, whatever it is, you want to really start on good foundations, which is why I sit here every day. I don't charge for this. This is completely free. If you want to be part of the community, then that is a paid for service. There we go. We're out now. So I'll have a look at gold for you. Okay, so gold is interesting. If this candle closes, oh, you've got 11 minutes. If it closes like this, next candle wicks down, you can buy the high of it. I won't be. In 11 minutes, I'm going. I'm done for the day. Um, Job's done. Uh, any other questions, guys? Keep them coming in while I'm here. What about on YouTube? You're quiet on YouTube today. Um, are underrated studies you like to use? Any underrated studies you like to use on your charts? I don't use anything. Price action, that's it. Sufi, I'm not trading anything now. We just had a trade on the NASDQ. We just closed it out. We had 10, 20 pips, 30 pips, 42, and then closed back out. What do we do? So today we've done 2,464. Oh, three trades, three wins. But on live stream, just one trade. Thank you, Frankie. Take care, buddy. So Sophie, I'm not going to be taking any more trades today. That's it. I'm done. I will be here for another 5 or 6 minutes. If you've got any questions, happy to do that. But look, some days I don't get to talk too much about the charts or experiences because we sat in a trade and we've been in it for about an hour. Other times we'd be sat here for like 90 minutes, no trade sets up, and then one sets up at the end. So there we can talk about the charts, we can analyze the charts, we can do different things. Um, Mr. Buckley, another great morning. You are smashing it. Yes, thank you. Are you at the airport now? Are you ready to jet off? Um, Thanks, Anna. Well done, darling. Hope you're well. Leaving now. Nice way to get on the plane, eh? Nice way to get on the plane. Leaving one hot climate to another climate. Some people have it hard, right? He's leaving Bermuda to go to Miami. I mean, just awful. I just don't know how you cope. I am absolutely jealous. You not kidding. I'm literally just in about 10 minutes gonna head down the road. Quick drop off at Brent Cross, go and pick my daughter up from school, and then go and play paddle tonight. Um, am I the only one who get shit entries? Is that why? What happened to the NGO? What happened? It was entry was where we said market did what we wanted, and then with trade management, we got stopped out. So what happened with the entry? Let me know. Yeah, well, listen, sometimes we all get bad entries, right? You just can't help it. Um, Especially through times of volatility, right? Uh, you just, it is what it is. So the best thing you can do, even if you had bad entry but you've made profit, is just be super happy with where you are. I got another 2 days. Uh, any questions, guys? In 2 minutes, I'm going to call it a day because I'm not going to be trading anything else now. No, no other questions? Well, on that note, guys, we're nearly at the end of the week. SKM, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated it. Much appreciated it. Much appreciated. Um, yeah, I can't get my words out today. But look, it's been a great week. What I would suggest is if you are new to this channel, a good setup for buys gold for me. Okay, so look, if I was going to trade this, things that I need to see is one, this candle needs to close bullish. Two, we need clear space to trade into, which we have. Only thing I won't like is the size of this wick. So you, as it is right now, you've got about 30 odd points. So if it was to close like that, then I would look at trading what I call a flip style entry. So I want the next candle to come down anyway, but if it goes up first, we can't do it. As long as it comes down straight away, then you buy above the high of the current candle to fill that wick and then continue the move higher. Johnny, who's that? I didn't quite see the name. Welcome and thank you for the follow. So that's how I'd look to trade gold if I was going to do it. Uh, and I would also be saying I want to come out at that price point. So take some out as it fills the wick and then some out along the way and the rest out near the top. Like I said, remember, I'm always going to be out before the last man. I'll be one of the first people out. I don't want to be the last man in trying to get out. So I'll be always be probably the first one fully out of a trade. Because I'm not greedy, right? I'm not greedy. I let someone else try and get all the profit. I'm not bothered. If I can make $400-500 every time I hit a trade or $1,000, I'm over the moon, and I can do that across 2 or 3 accounts. Like today, this account's done 2,400. Another one's done 1,112. And another one has done 780. So it's not a bad day. Yeah, it's just keep it ticking over. Right. All right, guys, on that note, I'm going to head off now. I'm done for today. If you've enjoyed the stream and you made some pips, drop a few likes. If you don't mind me asking about how much profit do you average per month? I do mind, but look, I generally will just look to achieve between $500 and $1,000 an account. Okay, that's what I'm looking to achieve on a daily basis. Like I say, I'm not greedy. You won't see me take huge trades like everyone else. People on social media, you'll see them trading 100 lots, 50 lots on gold. I'm just 5 lots. So, but I'm doing it live in front of you every day. How many people do you see doing that? How many people do you see trading live in front of you every day? Uh, And that's the difference. I'm here every day, 1 o'clock, and okay, yeah, it is a shop window for me. Um, if you like what you see and you want to be part of the community, then fantastic, amazing. The community's growing. It's got loads of like-minded people, but there's no. We're UK. We're in the UK. I'm not gonna try and um, dazzle you with telephone numbers and dazzle you with cars and watches and things like that. I just want to show you that trading can be done. It can be simple. If you can make $5 or $7 a day, you can make $50 a day. And if you can make $50 a day, you can make $500 a day. It just starts with the same thing. Start with lifting your 5 kg dumbbells, your 10 kg dumbbells, then your 15 kg, then your 20, then your 30, then your 40. Trading is exactly the same. Start with your 0.01 lots. doesn't get exciting. It's not exciting. It's not meant to be exciting. The process is exciting. It's like if you were to stand in front of the mirror every day watching your physique change, it's like watching paint dry. You don't see it change until months down the line, you go, hold on a second, wow, now it's starting to take shape. And that is the same with the trading account. You don't see it because it's such small incremental changes on a daily basis. Then all of a sudden one day you go, fuck, I've got 50K in my account. Oh my God, I've got 100K. Yeah. Mary trades gold. Hey, how are you? So hopefully that made sense, guys. I just don't want you to try and go and hit the jackpot in a day because that's where everyone goes wrong. Everyone goes wrong trying to hit the jackpot in a day. Just build small little bits every day. If you can be 0.1% better every day, 0.2% better every day, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve with small things. Yep. Okay, on that note, I'm checking out, guys. But we've got stuff to do. Profit's being done today, so time to go. TikTok, bye bye. YouTube, catch you in the morning. Mary, I don't use indicators. Sorry. Have you seen my work on my indicator? All I can say is indicators are for cars and vehicles, not for me. Sorry. Sorry, Mary. Don't want to upset you, but I don't use indicators. Bye, guys. It's a strategy, not just an indicator. I don't need anything else. It's not me being arrogant. I don't need anything else. But thanks for thanks for thinking of me. Say, take care, buddy. Bye bye.